Hello! It has been so long. I mean, like years. Yeah, years. I'm so excited to be back. I've been wanting to come back for so long. I just miss doing this. I feel like it's just so much fun for me and I really enjoy it. I don't know. I just really enjoy doing this. So I've been thinking about it for a long time, but I'm really excited to be back. And I'm wanting and hoping to be more consistent with this. So stay tuned. But without further ado, let's get started. So today I think I want to do something more like a holiday look since we're in December already. Time has literally flown by so quickly, so I think this is a really good time to just do a holiday look. I'm thinking maybe like bronzy tones and then maybe a red bold lip, but that's the plan. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna start out with my eyes first. I'm gonna do my brows. So my brows, okay. So the only time I really use this product, which is the Beige Brow Freeze Wax, is when I've done my brows. That means when I wax my brows. I feel like if I don't do that, or if they're just like grown out, it doesn't really do the job, or it doesn't really do what it's supposed to do, at least for my brows, because they're just really hard to stay. They will go around all the time. So first thing I'm going to do is actually just run through it before I do anything else. And then I'm going to start out with the end of my brow and pull the hair up basically. It's going to look a little crazy in the beginning, which is perfectly okay, because normally, again, for me at least, they're really hard to stay up, so I let them sit like this for a while before I touch them. That way at least they've had a chance for the product to work. Okay, so then I'm going to take the back of my spoolie and again just push them up. So while I let that sit there, I'm gonna take my ABH Brow Wiz pencil. Nothing has really changed. I feel like I've been using this for so long and it just works for me. I've tried a few other pencils, but I just really enjoy this one. I feel like it works really well for me. Alright, so now I'm just gonna really just outline. I'm not really gonna do a whole lot of filling. I'm gonna just take my spoolie back and kind of rub just to so it doesn't look too harsh, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and then I'm just gonna basically kind of clean it, tame down the hairs. Again, I'm not doing too much because it's gonna come down eventually, so I don't want to do too much. Other way, I feel like it defeats the purpose of my brows, or at least for this product, in my opinion. You can take any concealer, but I'm gonna take this Pro Pencil. It's in shade Base 1 from ABH. I've had this for years. It's probably expired. I mean, I think that happens. I should throw it away, but I don't know. I like it. So I'm just gonna clean the bottom of my brows. Slightly, nothing too dramatic. Cute. Okay, so moving on the eyes now, I am gonna take my All Day Stay e.l.f. eyeshadow primer and just prime that over my lids. Again, you don't really need a primer, but I've been using this for actually a long time and I really enjoy it. It's really nice. And a little goes a long way. I mean like seriously, a little goes a long way. Okay. And then, okay, so I just got this palette recently. It's the Too Faced Born This Way palette. the natural nudes, and it's so pretty. But I think I'm gonna use the tones maybe somewhere in this area because I want to do a red lips. I feel like keeping the eyes neutral would be a way to go. So I think the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the shade Seashell and kind of just tap that all over my eyes. That way we have a good color base to work with. Okay. And so I'm going to start out with the shade Nude, and then I think I'm going to mix in with the Cocoa to darken the crease. So we're going to slowly work up our crease area. Love this shade, so pretty. I think, I don't know if I want to darken that a little bit more or just go ahead with the shimmers. I think I might just go ahead with the shimmers. Okay. I am gonna try the shade Sparkling Rum. It's like a rose gold kind of pinky. And what I'm going to take is I'm going to take a flat brush, take any setting spray. I'm going to take the Urban Decay eyeliner and just like wet the back of your brush because the pigments on the shimmer will pick up a lot more when the brush is wet. I'm going to start out with the inner corner. Just work my way up to half of the eye. Ooh, it's very pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm kind of stopping like mid-eye, and then what I'm gonna do is to kind of blend those harsh lines. I'm going to go back with my fluffy brush and just go back between Nude and Cocoa, and kind of just blend in with the harsh lines. Make it a bit more seamless. This pink, oh my god, it's so beautiful. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a black wing, maybe a bit bold, and I'm gonna do my mascara as well. I have not mastered the skill yet to do eyeliner on camera, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So I completed my look with the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Eyeliner. And then for mascara, I use the Lancome Big Mascara. It's a sample that I actually got, and I've been really liking it for the past few weeks that I've been trying on. So I think I might get a full size of it. But yeah, all done with the eyes, and we'll finish up the lower lashes later on. But let's move on to skin, my favorite part. Okay. For primer, I'm going to use the Power Grip Primer from E.l.f. So good, so good. Very similar to the Milk one, but literally $10 for this. I actually ordered a new one just because I'm almost out of this. But we're gonna go ahead and apply this everywhere on our faces. And it's a very gel-like texture. Tacky. I think it's really good if you want your makeup to stay all day, or if you're going for a natural slash hydrating slash dewy look. This is really good because this is really going to help not only stay all day long, but also a base or a primer that isn't dewy will help your makeup not look greasy, because I've done that in the past where I feel like I was going through this phase where I was really into just having a really hydrating dewy look. But so I was like, okay, well, let me just get a hydrating primer because my skin is dry F. So I was like, alright, well, let me get a dewy primer and then a dewy foundation and then a dewy setting spray. That did not go well, so recommend using something that's not so dewy or hydrating as a primer, or do a little combination of both. That way it's not greasy all day long. Okay, and then for foundation, I am going to use the Haus Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. It's so good. I mean, my shade match is so good. I don't know why, if it's because I'm also really enjoying it, because it's really hard sometimes to get a good shade match, but the coverage on here is medium, like it's definitely buildable, I would say, but I'm someone who likes light to medium coverage. So I'm just going to take my E.l.f. Complexion Duo brush and apply that all over my face. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm someone who really likes foundation or coverages that are medium to light. I'm not really into full coverage foundations, so this is perfect if that's something you're looking for. So I'll go between this or the Giorgio Armani foundation, I forget the name of it, Luminous, I believe that's what it's called, and it's so good on days where I'm looking more for going for a full coverage look. And it blends in so beautifully. Love this one. Okay, and a little goes a long ways. I still have some left over on my hand, so no need to use that much. That's another thing, really great thing about this one is. Okay, and then I am going to take my Born This Way Too Faced concealer and tap that in. Forgot to wet my beauty blender, so I'm just going to take my foundation brush again and just use that to blend that in. Also, a good time where this comes handy is when you are applying concealer. I've just been really into cream products lately, cream bronzer, cream blushes. Was never into that, but I have been that girl. Okay, so this MakeupByMario Softsculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer, I'm in shade medium dark. It is chef's kiss, so gorgeous. It's such a subtle bronzer, and I think you can use this for many reasons. Like you can use it for your as a foundation as well. So it's almost like a 2 or 3 in kind of product, which I really like. So I am gonna take a buffing blush or brush and just place that on my cheekbones. Do you see that? You also need this product. I am telling you that. It's so cute. So cute. Okay. And then for blush, I am going to use the E.l.f. Putty blush, and this is in shade Tahiti. This is also a cream product. So I basically have two E.l.f. do a complexion brush, one I use for a foundation, the other one I use for a blush. So I'm going to take a little bit and kind of just apply the apple of my cheeks. Okay, so now we are going to set all of our cream products. So for my under eyes, I've been using this for so long, still use it. It's the Maybeline Fit Me Loose powder, and I go between shade light and medium. So I am gonna take the back of the fluffy brush again. I usually just do this with my beauty blender, but it's not. I'm too lazy to better right now. But before I do that, I'm gonna blend any creases that you would have. That way you're not setting it with the powder. Perfect. I mean, it's so cute. Okay. Then for the rest of my face, I am gonna take the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder and just brush that all over my face. Then what I'm going to quickly do is go back in the Fit Me loose powder, take it on a brush, and run it right under the contour. Kind of just brighten that area. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and just do a powder blush to bring those cream products to life. This is Broken, but this is the Essence in the shade The Berry Collection. Take that big fluffy brush again and just pat that in. So cute. I love this. I'm really feeling this look. Okay. And then last face step is highlight. I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighting powder in shade Precious Petals. So old, it's been out there forever. I so really like it. It just gives me a really pretty glow. I'm going to quickly finish off the eyes. So I'm going to go back into the Cocoa, the darker shade, take on a smaller brush, and just run that on my lower lash line. And I will take another small brush, and I'm going to take the shade The Glistening Snow and tap that in my inner corner. Cute. Okay, then I'm going to quickly take the mascara and coat my bottom lashes. I don't coat too heavily. I do a very light brush coat because I really just do like the look of having not too much mascara on the bottom of my lashes, because then my top lashes stand out since I don't really wear falsies. I haven't worn in like years. And another good trick would be to just go with a brown mascara, which by the way, the one with ColourPop, it's so good. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna quickly do a setting spray. Then we're gonna do our last step, which is our lips. So I'm gonna go ahead with the Urban Decay All Nighter and spray that in. Let that dry in. Alright, this is it. All done. I am so happy with the way this turned out. The eyeshadow, you need it. The foundation, you also need it. the bronzer, you also needed basically everything. But no, I did really enjoy. I had a really good time, and I'm so excited to be back. We'll see you next time. Hopefully you enjoy. Bye!